What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back with another e-bike review. This time, I've got another 20-inch fat tire foldable bike by Zorabike. So this is my Zorabike. It is a 20-inch collapsible, foldable electric bike, and it is very, very capable. How do I know? Well, because I just rode it here. This is a great little bike. We're going to start with some specifications, starting with the motor. In the back, we have a 750 watt motor. Peak power is 1,000 watts, and that is a brushless motor. I also like these magnesium wheels. We do have disc brakes. Has a range of about 35 to 60 miles, and that is going to vary greatly depending on how you ride the bike, meaning pedal assist levels. This has 5 different levels of pedal assist, 1 through 5. So obviously if you're using pedal assist 1 and you're really putting in some exercise, it's probably going to get more towards the 60-mile range. However, if you're using mostly throttle, doing very little pedaling, you're probably looking at more like 35 miles. It's got a maximum speed of 25 miles an hour. The battery is a 48 volt, 14 amp hour battery, which is located right inside of the clamshell right there. It's important to note, it does use Panasonic cells, all right? 20-inch by 4-inch fat tires. Over here, you've got your derailleur. You've got a nice Shimano 7-speed. And here are your gear selector controls right there. Here's your throttle control. Here is your screen, and we're going to go over collapsing it here in just a moment. You got a nice rack on the back here, and you have a brake light. I don't know if this is one that you have to push. Yes. So this is one that you just, you have to hold it, I guess, to turn it on. So this is just a push button one, and you can take it off by pushing this tab on the back and then popping it off like this. It's got a couple of AAA batteries, and I'm guessing these batteries are dead, but there's a button on the bottom that you would typically push, and it's got a little LED in the center. Those batteries are dead. I do not have any batteries for it currently, so we're just going to have to accept that it is what it is. There we go. It's back on. It still has a reflector, so no brake lights, just a manually selectable tail light on there. And over here we've got our wonderful disc brakes. These are really cool pedals because they fold. The whole bike is collapsible. It is a double suspension. You've got a suspension right there, double forks in the front, of course, and then you've got this little shock absorber right here for the rear as well. Now this bike weighs about 77 pounds and its payload capacity is 330 pounds. It is made of aluminum. Now let's get into how you fold this thing up and make it more compact. All right, so let's see how difficult it is to collapse this bike. And remember, I have one hand with a camera in it, so I gotta try to do most of this one-handed. The handlebars are gonna be this lever right here. Oh, that's simple. It just folds right down. And then the bike folds in half by pushing this forward and then opening. That's easy. Okay. And then it's got a hinge right here, so it's going to want to collapse this way, just like that. Now, one-handed, this is a little difficult, but it can be done. You know why? Because I just did it. I just did it one-handed. Are you kidding me? Not bad. Not bad at all. And there it is. You got a nice little compact design. And of course, as I said, these pedals actually fold in. The problem is I don't remember how they do that exactly. But they do. I promise you, the pedals actually flip either down or up. Yeah, I should have read the directions. Trust me, the pedals fold. And there's your battery right there. And of course, you've got the key that goes in underneath right here. And when you turn this key a certain direction, it takes the pin, this pin right here out, this rod, so that you can remove your battery. So if you just kind of, there we go, take the key out. Whew, I about dropped it. I about dropped my battery. There it is. There's your battery. So if it ever goes bad, which it probably won't, you've got the option of just putting another battery in it. How cool is that? And just like that, it's right back together. Super easy. If I can do it one-handed, with 2 hands, it's going to be super, super simple. Now, you've got your key, and you want to make sure that it's turned on. And then to power it on, you hold the M button right here, and it comes to life. It's got your miles per hour, your battery charge, pedal assist, and your trip miles, all of that stuff. Now, this bike currently has 0 miles. Pedal assist, It's got 5 levels. Turn it up by pushing the up button. Turn it down by pushing the down button. You can turn the bike off by either turning off the key, which is right here, and the power goes off. And of course, you put your key right back in. It's easier said than done. There we go. Turn it on, hold the power button, and it's back on again. Or you can turn it off by simply holding the M button and turning it back off. That's about it. Like I said, you got disc brakes, front and back, throttle control right here, and then you've got a button under here. If you push this, this will actually enable or disable the thumb throttle. So you can turn the thumb throttle off and it will only work on pedal assist, or you can turn it on and you can use both. With all that out of the way, I love the specifications. We can take it out for a little ride. Got a reflector on the front, headlight on the front as well. This thing is it's a really compact, cool little bike for around 1,500 bucks. Now let's take it out for a ride, see how it does. But I forgot to show you how to turn on the headlight. That's important. Hold the plus button, the top button, just hold it down for a few seconds, and that turns the headlight on and off. You can see it's clearly off now. Now, let's get on this thing and take it for a ride. Now, I got a new mount for my camera. In fact, I got a whole new camera set up with a new mount, so it shouldn't jerk around, shake, and fall over anymore. We should be good to go. We're gonna do some on-road, off-road. Well, I mean, technically, we're already off-road, but here we go. We'll see what that top speed is. I'm already at 17.5 miles an hour, so she gets moving pretty quick. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go through some loose gravel here. That's always a good test. Just fine. Oh yeah, it gets it. We're already at 20 miles an hour on the back roads. On the gravel, suspension feels nice. The seat's comfortable. Brakes, really good. Very nice. You know we're gonna take this thing off-road here into the dirt. We're gonna see how it does. It handles very well on the gravel. Now, I do have the tires slightly underinflated to compensate for this type of terrain. It's very important if you're going to be on gravel, bumpy, nasty roads, off-road, you're going to want to deflate your tires in preparation for that. And then when you go back on the pavement, you're going to want to inflate the tires back to their normal, probably 20 or so PSI, to give you more speed and also better range. You're going to lose a lot of range if you're on the street and you've got your tires underinflated. Here we go. Yeah. This is some really nasty terrain. Hopefully I don't get bit by a snake out here. Lots of rattlesnakes out here. We're gonna try to climb it over these rocks. It's a pretty nasty, let me hold on. Here we go. There we go. Oh yes, very nice. It handles this really bad terrain really well. I mean, oh wow. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Very controlled. Very nice. That was really nice. Good work, Zora. This is definitely a more than capable bike for most people. If it can handle that, it shouldn't have any trouble handling the streets. All right, so let's get her out on the road, see how it does. These brakes are really nice. Oh man, it takes off. Top speed time, guys. 23, 24, 25. That's where it's going to top out, 25. Yeah, so I'm throttle only. I'm not doing any pedal assist. Now I am. Oh boy. .8. Whew. Not bad. 25 miles an hour. This is not bad at all. We're about to go downhill, and that's really gonna test it out, and then we'll go uphill. 25, 26, 27. We're stopped at 27. So the question is, what's it gonna be like going up the hill? All right, going up the hill, this is always a good test. 19 miles an hour, 18.5, 18. We're holding 18. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm 210 pounds. So that was a pretty steep hill. And it didn't have any problems getting me up at 18 miles an hour, which I think is more than enough. Now we're back up to 24 miles an hour. Not a problem. Let's jump off-road real quick. Off-road at 24 miles an hour. That was smart. Oh, there goes the camera. And back on the road again. There we go. Let's get you guys straightened back out again. This is nice. This is a really nice bike. Well, you know the routine by now. We're gonna hook a right, probably go through some dirt. The camera shouldn't fall this time. I forgot to tighten down one of the thumb screws. So it should, there we go. Yeah, it's holding on good now. This is a great camera mount. Let's see if we can jump out of here. Right there. Bingo. Big bump right here. Yep. Camera's holding solid. Very nice. Hanger right here. Very nice. This bike gets up to speed really, really quick. We're already at 25 miles an hour. And I got the wind just blowing on me. Oh, this feels so nice. That was a big bump. Remember, I also have the tires underinflated on this, so it would probably gain a little bit of speed if I aired them all the way up, and probably get a little bit better range if we were aired all the way up too. We're gonna see where that battery's sitting at once we get back. Let's go around this corner, check for traffic. I don't see any. Let's hook this one. Here we go. Nice, that was 20 miles an hour. Went around that corner nice and smooth. The suspension on this is excellent. The seat, again, very, very comfortable seat. It's a nice place to be. And even though it's a smaller bike, it feels very comfortable and controllable. You would never know that this thing folds up into a few different pieces there, would you? It's a solid bike, really solid. No funny vibrations. I don't hear any crazy rattles or anything. It's just a really well-built, sturdy bike going up this hill here and around this corner. We'll get back onto the main road. I love this. Super comfortable. Excellent bike, Zora. You did a great job on this. Let's get it back up to speed again. Now we are on a constant uphill. It's probably going to be hard for you to see in the video, but this is a pretty big hill, and we're cruising 18, 19, 20. We just hit 20 miles an hour going up a hill with a guy that weighs 210 pounds. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, well, we're gonna get back on the other road, head back towards the gravel. We'll run it through a few more paces, and then we'll come back and see what my overall thoughts are. I almost forgot it's got a bell. How nice is that? It's a pretty loud bell too. All right, woo, whoa, whoa. These things are so much fun. There's so much. I love doing these reviews, I really do. I hope you guys enjoy them as well. Yeah, cruising 25 miles an hour, not a care in the world. And I'm telling you, these little 20-inch bikes, I love the mountain bikes too. The 26-inch bikes, they're really cool. They're definitely capable. Like, you could take them anywhere. But these little bikes, it just reminds me of BMX bikes when I was a kid. You know, those little bikes used to jump and ramp and go run around with your friends when you were a teenager. That's what this reminds me of. It's just a modern day version of what we had when we were kids. Okay, let's get it back on some gravel, guys, and then we're gonna call it a day. And we're back in the sticks, back on the dirt roads. Probably my favorite place to ride, just because it's kind of unpredictable. You got all kinds of animals that can pop out in front of you, snakes and loose gravel and dust. Well, for me, it's just kind of a great place to be. This thing handles all of this like it's nothing. Not a problem. Now, there's a lot of sand and stuff over here. I'm tempted to kind of run up over here, but that is really deep sand and very loose sand. And I don't care what bike you got, you're gonna get stuck. Let's see. Wow. Wow, we made it. No kidding. No kidding. Hell yeah, man. This is awesome. Oh, deep sand, deep sand, deep sand. Whoa, deep sand. Really deep sand, my goodness. I can't believe it's making it through this. This is some really, really rough terrain, guys. Oh. Oh. Wow. All right. Oh, this is... Okay, well, I think it's about time to end this review. Let's park the bike. Let's take a look at the battery. Let's see where it's at, because these are like worst case scenario conditions for bike manufacturers. You know, most people are just gonna go out and ride in their nice paved neighborhoods, all right? That's what most people will do, but they don't send me bikes to do what most people are gonna do, right? They send me these bikes because I'm really going to put them through their paces. It's no BS, and I'm not gonna bite my tongue if I think there's something wrong with them, man. Luckily, so far all of the bikes have been really good bikes, and this one is no exception. So here we are at the end of the video, right back where we started. And I'm here to tell you, I'm 6 foot tall, I'm 210 pounds, and this bike may be a smaller bike, but it absolutely carried me around for 3 miles like it was nothing. It had no issue taking me anywhere. Gravel roads, dirt and sand, paved roads. It did everything I wanted it to do and more. And again, probably more than most of you are going to use this bike for. It's a great commuter bike. It's a great on-road, off-road bike. It is a great whatever you want it to do bike. It is very comfortable. You've got the nice strong shelf on the back here. You've got fenders to protect you from mud and dirt. It's a wonderful all-around foldable, completely collapsible e-bike. I absolutely love this thing, and for 1,500 bucks, I think it's going to be hard to beat. You even got these really nice leather-wrapped hand grips. These are super nice, guys. The ones that have these like extended humps on the edges really gives you a nice place to rest your hands when all is said and done. It's going to save you a lot of wear and tear on your hands. So we actually went 4 miles. I was wrong. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, we went 4 miles. The battery is still fully charged. How about that? We didn't use any. And guys, as far as pedaling goes, I did almost none. I was lazy today. I'm not gonna lie. I was really lazy today. I did very little pedaling. Most of the time, it was just hand on the throttle and let it rip, man. Full steam ahead, 4 miles, and it handled it all. Brakes are good, super comfortable. A very nice all-around bike for a really good price. So if you're interested in getting a Zora bike for yourself, I'm going to put a link directly below this video for you. And if they give me a discount code, I'll throw that down there for you too, so you can save even more money. And with that, we are going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you to Zora for sending us this amazing little bike. Like I said, don't let the size fool you. There's a lot of power inside this little frame. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, down below the video in the description box is a direct link to this bike, and if there is a discount code, that will be included below. So definitely check the description box. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.